Hey, hello, welcome to Chemistry Untold. So in this particular video, let us speak about GATE examination for chemistry branch. Now, before you start with chemistry, let's see what do you mean by GATE. Now, GATE is Graduate Aptitude Test in Engineering, and it's a national examination conducted jointly by Indian Institute of Science, Bangalore, and 7 Indian Institute of Technology, that is IIT'S, Bombay, Delhi, Guwahati, Kanpur, Kharagpur, Madras, and Roorkee. You can say these are all old IITs on behalf of National Coordination Board, that is NCB GATE. Department of Higher Education, Ministry of Education, Government of India. Okay, GATE examination is a computer-based, or you can say it's a CBT test, computer-based examination. Now, qualifying GATE is mandatory if you want admission or you want financial assistance for postgraduate program, masters and doctoral with Ministry of Education, and other government scholarships, or you can say assistantships subjected to certain admission criteria of the admitting institute. In short, let me tell you, if you qualify GATE, you can get a scholarship for doing PhD from any IITs. Okay, so GATE is mandatory for getting a financial assistance if you wish to do your PhD from IITs. GATE score is also used by some public sector undertaking, that is PSUs, for their recruitment, and by several other universities in India and abroad for admission. So let me tell you, your GATE score will also be useful if you want to take admission in few selected universities abroad. Now, GATE 2021 score will remain valid for 3 years from the date of announcement of results. So since I'm making this video in 2021, so your GATE 2021 score will be valid for 3 years. So the validity is 3 years. Now, the most important information, that is, GATE is not an admission ensuring examination. That simply means that if you qualify GATE, that does not mean that you will surely get an admission. Qualifying GATE examination does not guarantee any admission or scholarships. They will not give you any guarantee for admission or scholarship. Admission to any institute is fully dependent on admitting institute criteria. So you have to qualify GATE, and apart from that, it also depends upon the criteria by that institute. So when you apply for IITs, for let us say for PhD after qualifying GATE, so it all not only depends upon just because you qualified GATE, that means you will simply get the scholarship. It also depends upon the criteria laid down by the IITs as well. Okay, similarly, GATE does not ensure any public sector undertaking job. So if you think that just by qualifying GATE you will get a government job, that's not true. Qualifying GATE does not give you a surety that you will get a job. Okay, so as it depends on the recruitment procedure of the concerned public sector undertaking, it all depends upon the concerned recruitment process. Okay, GATE committee is not liable for any legal obligation related to admission or job. So GATE examination is just a hall ticket, you can say, just a gateway pass to get into public sector undertakings or get admission into some IITs and get admission into universities where GATE score is valid. Now, most of the time why students appear for GATE is, in the past several public sector undertakings have used GATE score to shortlist candidate on employment. Okay, so if you qualify GATE, there are several public sector undertaking that can give you a job. Now that all depends upon you are from which category. Are you from chemistry? Are you from physics? Are you from chemical engineering? Are you a mechanical engineer? So it all depends upon the branch or the stream where you have studied. All the public sector undertakings may not give you a job. It all depends upon the what type of PSU it is and what is your subject. If you are from a chemistry background, maybe a PSU may not need a chemist. Okay, so it may be looking for some chemical engineer, so in that case you may not get a job over there. So it all depends upon your subject. It all depends upon the PSU where you are looking for a job. For example, ONGC. So being a chemistry student, you can apply in ONGC, you can apply in Hindustan Petroleum. Okay, so there are several PSUs where a chemistry student can apply. So there are few names over here. For example, BHEL, for example, GAIL, Gas Authority of India, Hindustan Aeronautic Limited, HAL, Indian Oil Corporation Limited, IOCL. You can apply in IOCL being a chemist. National Thermal Power Corporation, NTPC. Nuclear Power Corporation of India, NPCIL. Now that again depends upon whether they have a vacancy for a chemist or not. Okay, Oil and Natural Gas Corporation, ONGC. Most of the time ONGC hires chemists. They offer job for chemists. Okay, Power Grid Corporation of India, PGCI. Now apart from all these jobs, there are central government recruitments, direct recruitment to group A level post in central government. Now that is senior field officer, senior research officer, senior research officer S&T, and this is crypto, and cabinet secretariat. So you can get a job in cabinet secretariat as well, depending upon the category from which you are giving your examination. So the selection on all these posts is carried out on the basis of GATE score, and not only GATE score. After your GATE score, you will also have to go through an interview round. So after passing through your interview and a valid GATE score, you can get a job in cabinet secretariats as well. Now the details of all these vacancies or the posts will be shared on national newspaper, on employment news or Rozgar Samachar by concerned authorities. Now, one more important thing, Cabinet Secretariat recruitment through GATE. Now, Cabinet Secretariat recruitment candidates on the basis of GATE score on various posts such as Senior Research Officer S&T, Senior Field Officer, as I already mentioned. In selection process of Cabinet Secretariat recruitment through GATE, personal interview carries 25% weightage. So not only your GATE examination score, also you will have to go through a personal interview which will carry 25% weightage. Okay, candidate have to at least secure 40% marks in interview. You should at least have 40% marks in the interview, and then only you may be selected for the post. Okay, so eligible branches EC, PH and CY. I'm more interested in CY. Now you will be wondering what is EC and PH. So GATE examination is conducted in different branches. For example, AE, that is aerospace engineering, agriculture engineering, architecture and planning, biomedical engineering, biotechnology. So these are codes and these are your papers. Okay, so when I speak about chemistry, our code will be CY. Don't confuse it with CH, that is chemical engineering. So students who are going to appear GATE examination through chemistry, they can also apply for Cabinet Secretariat recruitments. Now it all depends upon whether there are vacancies or not. It's not, as I already mentioned, just because you qualified GATE does not give you a guarantee that you will get a job. Okay, it all depends upon the number of posts, it all depends upon the vacancies, whether they are released or not. Okay, now the most important thing is eligibility criteria for GATE. Now since I'm making this video in 2021, so the eligibility criteria laid down in 2021 is a candidate who is currently studying in third year of higher education or undergraduate program. Now before this, third year students were not allowed. Only master's student, those who are doing their masters MSc, were allowed to give the GATE examination. I'm speaking about chemistry branch. Now from 2021, all those students who are in their third or higher years of any undergraduate program, or those who have already completed any government approved degree program in engineering, technology, architecture, science, commerce, arts, are eligible for this examination. So if you are in BSc, or if you are in the third year of your BSc, BA or BCom, you can give your exam. Now since I'm speaking about chemistry, so all those students who are in the third year of their graduation, they can also sit for GATE 2021 examination, and probably this will be continued in the upcoming years as well. Okay, so even in 2022, all those students who are in their right now are in their second year of graduation, they may sit for GATE examination in 2022. Now the most important thing over here is, as I already shared this, there are different branches, and all these are the codes of those branches. Now coming up to the marking scheme, how the paper is going to be conducted. Now I'm interested in chemistry, so this is the marking scheme for CY. General aptitude will carry 15 marks, so you will be having general aptitude. General aptitude is all about mathematics, the preliminary mathematics that we have studied in your 8th, 9th, 10th, or you can say when you apply for any government job, you have to go through general aptitude questions. So if you study general aptitude, like questions related to time, question related to length, question related to velocity, or question related to this age, and all those questions, okay, you find all such questions in any government competitive exam. So 15 marks will be for those type of questions, and 85 marks will be for pure chemistry. So 85 marks for your chemistry, the subject that you are going to appear, maybe chemistry or maybe physics or whatever subject you are going to appear, and 15 marks will be for the general aptitude. So total marks will be 100. The time will be 180 minutes, that is, you can say 3 hours. So in 3 hours you will have to appear for 100 marks paper. Just like IIT JAM, even GATE examination is of 100 marks. Now coming up to the next, that is the syllabus for chemistry. Now let me strictly speak about chemistry. The most important thing is the syllabus was updated in 2021. So this is the new updated syllabus. I took it from the main website of GATE 2021. Now the first chapter in physical chemistry is structure. Now what basically, so you know there's no detailed segregation over here, everything is clubbed together. So if you see structures, you have got postulates of mechanics, you have got operator, time dependent and time independent Schrodinger equation, Born interpretation, direct bracket notations, particle in a box, infinite, finite square walls, concept of tunneling, particle in 1D, 2D, 3D, application. Now let me tell you one most important thing. You know, the syllabus of GATE deals with BSc and MSc. Moreover, I can say the syllabus of GATE deals with MSc syllabus. So even if you are in your BSc, if you are in your third year of your graduation, you will find it little difficult to study the entire syllabus of GATE. The reason is, since most of the syllabus is not covered in your graduation, because the syllabus that is given for GATE 2021 covers most of the part of the syllabus is from masters. Like if you study quantum chemistry, see the first chapter of quantum chemistry, most of these topics are from your master's level. It depends whether all these topics are covered in your graduation syllabus or not, whether they are covered in your masters or whether they will be covered. For example, few universities may have all this syllabus, the entire syllabus in their graduation. So all those students will have a benefit since they all have studied all these things in their graduation. So students who don't have this entire syllabus in their graduation, so they will have a bit of drawback. So the books that I can refer for this chapter, that is structure, is you can go with R.K. Prasad. R.K. Prasad is a standard reference books for quantum chemistry. You can even go with Ira Levine. Okay, you can go with Ira Levine. It's really a good book. Or you can go with Puri Sharma Pathania, which is a standard reference book, or you can say a textbook for physical chemistry, Puri Sharma Pathania. You can take any of the book for this chapter for structure, or you can even go with K.L. Kapoor. Okay, K.L. Kapoor is also a good book. So these are my favorite books that I'm suggesting because I have gone through all these books. So you can either go with R.K. Prasad, it's really a good book. You can go with Ira Levine, Puri Sharma Pathania, or K.L. Kapoor. So this entire syllabus which is given over here, it is actually the quantum chemistry. You don't find atomic structure over here. So you will be finding, Slater's determinant, multi-electron atom, variation theory, perturbation theory, Born-Oppenheimer approximation. Okay, you have LCO-MO theory. So you have got a 1-electron system, 2-electron system. You have got MOTs of homo and hetero diatomic molecules. You have got pi electron system. The entire syllabus is of master's level. Since I belong to Mumbai University, I studied this entire syllabus during my masters. So it all depends whether you have all the syllabus in your graduation or not. Okay, so you can follow all these books for covering up this syllabus, or if you have got some coaching material, if you can arrange for some coaching material from any of the coaching classes in India, you can refer even that. Coming up to the next topic, that's group theory. Now let me tell you, please strictly follow the syllabus which is given over here. You can get this syllabus from my Instagram account, that is Chemistry Untold. I will be uploading these pictures over there, so you don't have to take a screenshot from you. Okay, now group theory: symmetry, elements and operation, point group and character table, internal coordinates and vibrational modes, symmetry adapted linear combination of atomic orbital, that is LCAO. You can find LCAO over here as well. Construction of hybrid orbital using symmetry aspect. Even you will find that spectroscopy is also included in group theory. So for group theory, I can suggest you a good book, that is V.K. Reddy. Okay, so I have this book V.K. Reddy. It's really a good book. You can study you can study group theory from that book. In case if you know some other book, you can even study from that as well. There's Hui as well. Hui, which is standard reference books for inorganic chemistry. So if you find group theory over there as well, you can study from there. Okay, but V.K. Reddy is really a good book because I used to refer this book during my master's time when I was in Mumbai University. Now the next thing is spectroscopy. Now this is physical spectroscopy, it's not organic spectroscopy. Atomic spectroscopy, Russell-Saunders coupling, term symbols and spectral detail, origin of selection rule, rotational vibration, electronic and Raman spectroscopy. You have got all the type of spectroscopies in your GATE syllabus right now, the updated GATE syllabus. You have got line broadening, you have got Einstein coefficient, relationship of transition moment, you have got gyromagnetic chemical shift, nuclear coupling. This is NMR, basic principle of nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy. So the best book that I can suggest you for physical spectroscopy is Banwell. So Banwell is really a good book. It's really a good book. You can even refer my YouTube videos on Hindi channel, Chemistry Untold, the main Hindi channel. I made much videos over there. I covered rotational, vibrational. I haven't covered electronic. I covered Raman spectroscopy over there. I have even covered the nuclear magnetic resonance spectroscopy as well. So you can find all these 3 spectroscopies on my Chemistry Untold channel. The link for the playlist will be given in the description box. You can follow that. So if you understand Hindi, you can go there. Okay. So coming up in the future, I may upload the rotational, vibrational, Raman, all these spectroscopies in English as well on this particular channel. Okay, so for spectroscopy, Banwell will be a really good book. You won't have to refer any other book apart from Banwell. It's really a good book because even I refer Banwell for most of my videos which I make on YouTube. The next syllabus is equilibrium. Now it's just equilibrium. It will include chemical equilibrium, ionic equilibrium, phase equilibria, all the equilibria. Laws of thermodynamics. See, it started with thermodynamics. You have got thermochemistry, thermodynamic function, even thermodynamics is included over here. Gibbs-Helmholtz and Maxwell relationship, Gibbs-Duhem equation. This is advanced thermodynamics. Van 't Hoff equation, criteria for spontaneity and equilibrium, absolute entropy, partial molar quantity, thermodynamics of mixing. After this, you have got ideal and non-ideal solutions. So solution starts. Chemical equilibria, dependency of equilibrium, constant on temperature and pressure. So you have got chemical and ionic equilibrium right now. Standard electrode potential. So you have electrochemistry now. Standard electrode potentials and electrochemical cell, Nernst equation, its application, relationship between electrode potential and thermodynamic quantity, potentiometric, conductometric titrations. Okay, titrations are included over here. Phase rule. So they have just mentioned it in one rule. You have got phase rule, Clausius-Clapeyron equation, phase diagram of one component system. Now they have mentioned what carbon dioxide, water and sulfur. That's it. You don't have to study anything apart from this. Two component system, liquid vapor, liquid and solid liquid system. So just go through these system. You can even find phase rule on my Hindi channel. I have uploaded 17 to 18 videos about phase rule on my channel, and trust me, they are very conceptual. All your doubts regarding phase rule will be solved over there. It depends whether you understand Hindi or not. Okay, then you have got fractional distillation, azeotrops and eutectics. Statistical thermodynamics is included over here, and where you have got micro canonicals and grand canonical ensembles. You have got Boltzmann distribution, partition function and thermodynamic property. Even though the name is just equilibrium, you have got thermodynamics over here, you have got phase rule over here, you have got solution in this unit, you have got chemical equilibrium in this unit, you have got ionic equilibrium in this unit, and you have got statistical thermo in this unit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 chapters are covered in this unit. Okay, so many times students ask me, sir, where are the other topics? So actually the syllabus which they have published in this year, they have just combined many topics together and they just gave it a heading equilibrium. Okay, moving up to the next topic. So you must be asking about the books. Well, to be very frank, you can refer Puri Sharma Pathania for this. It's quite enough for that. Puri Sharma Pathania, you will find that most of the topics are covered over there. Pathania, it's a good standard book. It's type of a textbook rather than a reference book. So if you want to study ideal solution, non-ideal solution, you can study it from here. Phase rule is quite good in this book. You can even find good thermodynamics. Thermodynamics is really covered good in this book. Okay, so you don't have to go for multiple books. Puri Sharma Pathania will be all together a good book from where you can study, or you can go with KL Kapoor. If you want another book, another option, I can give you KL Kapoor. KL Kapoor is also a good book from where you can study. Okay, now moving up to the next topic, that is kinetics. Okay, you have got kinetics, elementary, parallel, opposing and consecutive reactions. So please go through all these type of reaction, their kinetics. You will find that I have uploaded entire kinetics in Hindi on my Hindi channel, starting from the very basics of 11-12 standard to the advanced level Michaelis-Menten equations. I have covered along with the derivation, along with all the explanation on my Hindi channel. You can watch entire chemical kinetics over there. Elementary, parallel, opposing, consecutive reactions. I have uploaded everything over there. Steady state approximation, mechanism of complex reaction, unimolecular, potential energy surface. Then you have got concept of saddle point, transition state theory, Eyring equation, thermodynamic aspect, all the different theories of chemical kinetics, polymerization, okay, catalysis concept. So you even have catalyst over there. So along with kinetics, you have got catalyst. Okay, kinetic isotopic effect, fast reaction, relaxation flow method, diffusion control reaction, different types of chemical reactions. Okay, kinetics of photochemical and photophysical processes. So this syllabus, what you see over here for kinetics, is actually an advanced level syllabus. It's not so basic level syllabus. So you will have to go through your MSc syllabus as well. For kinetics, what I can suggest, you can refer my videos. And for kinetics, Puri Sharma Pathania, again I will say KL Kapoor and Puri Sharma Pathania will be good books. They will be more than enough. The next topic will be surface and interfaces. Okay, so it's surface chemistry basically. Physics option and chemist option, Langmuir, Frentelich and BET, isotherm surface catalysis. Okay, then you have got surface tension, viscosity, yes, physical chemistry of colloid, micelle formation and macromolecule. So you have got basically surface chemistry over there. So even you can study surface chemistry from Puri Sharma Pathania and KL Kapoor. So for entire physical chemistry, if I tell you my honest opinion, you don't have to buy different books. Only for this quantum chemistry and group theory, because I don't feel that quantum chemistry and group theory are so beautifully covered in Puri Sharma Pathania or KL Kapoor. You can go with KL Kapoor, RK Prasad for physical chemistry, and for group theory, as I mentioned, you can go with VK Reddy. So these are two good books, or you can follow any of the coaching classes material. If you can arrange for some coaching classes material, you can follow them as well. For spectroscopy, as I told, Benwell. For rest of the other topics, you can refer Puri Sharma Pathania or KL Kapoor. So this is all about physical chemistry. Now coming up to inorganic chemistry, the inorganic chemistry, you have got main group elements, hydrides, halides, oxide, oxyacid, nitride, sulfide. So you have got S block and P block. The best book that I can tell you, if you want to study theoretically, go with J.D. Lee. JD Lee is really a good book. So if you don't want in-depth knowledge, you want just limited amount of knowledge, and you want that you just cover the syllabus given over here, so you can go with James Hui. I think so. It's Huhwey. Hui. James Hui. James Hui is really a good book. If you are not comfortable with JD Lee, JD Lee is very theoretical, and James Hui, the language in James Hui is little advanced. Everything is not given in detail, things are given directly, so you may find it difficult to interpret from Hui. So you can go with Puri Sharma Kalia. See, let me tell you one thing, you will never find 100% syllabus in one book, okay? You will always feel that one book is not enough to cover entire syllabus. Few things may be missing in this book, few things may be missing in that book. So many times students ask me, tell us one book from where we can study the entire syllabus. So the honest answer is that you don't have a single book from where you can cover the entire syllabus. So you will have to refer at least 2 or 3 books. So you have got lanthanide and you have got transition metal. Now transition metal will include coordination chemistry as well as D block. Okay, so you have got coordination chemistry, structural isomerism, theories of bonding, VBT, CFT, MOT, everything. High energy level diagram in various crystal fields, CFE, application of CFT, John Taylor distortion, electronic spectra, the most important topic over here. Okay, transition metal complexes, you have got spectroscopic term symbol, selection rule, Orgel diagram, nephelogetic effect, and Raka parameter, charge. All these things, you study all these things in your masters. Then you have got lanthanide and actinides, you have got organometallic chemistry, the entire organometallic chemistry over here, radioactivity, that's your nuclear chemistry. You have got bioinorganic chemistry, you have got solids. Okay, I have covered most of the solid syllabus on my Hindi channel. You have got instrumental method of analysis, that you can say you have got your spectroscopy or analytical technique. You have got UV visible fluorescence, FTIR, NMR, ESR, mass, atomic absorption spectroscopy, Mosber spectroscopy, and you've got X-ray crystallography, chromatography, GC-HPLC, electroanalytical method, polarography, cyclic voltammetry, ion selective method, thermoanalytical method. So you don't have a separate weightage for analytical chemistry. Analytical chemistry is included in organic section. Okay, so the last unit of inorganic section will be your instrumental method of analysis. Fine. So you can have Skoog over here. Skoog is really a good book for, especially if I speak about chromatography, electroanalytical method, polarography, cyclic voltammetry, ion selective electrode, thermoanalytical method. You can refer Skoog. So you can refer different books for instrumental method of analysis. Skoog will be really good for electroanalytical method. It's really a good book for electroanalytical method. Okay, moving ahead, even you can find fluorescence, FTIR, all these things in Skoog. You will find everything in Skoog. Now, since I'm not an organic chemist, I'm not so comfortable with organic chemistry. Let me be really very frank. So what I can help you, I got a book list from CSIR net website. All those books can also be useful for organic syllabus, because at the end of the day, the syllabus that you cover in GATE and the syllabus that you cover in CSIR net is almost same. It's I can say exactly same. The only difference is in the paper pattern or the difficulty level. First of all, let me tell you about the topics. You've got stereochemistry, okay, one of the most important topic in organic chemistry. You've got reaction mechanism, you've got organic synthesis. Now, since I'm not so comfortable with organic chemistry, I'm not an organic chemist, my specialization was physical chemistry, and I am somewhere comfortable with inorganic chemistry. I can't give you detail guidance or detailed analysis about organic chemistry. What I would suggest you is rather prefer someone who can give you in detail analysis about organic chemistry. Okay, so you have got pericyclic reactions and photochemistry, you have got heterocyclic compound, biomolecules, you have got organic synthesis, a vast unit. Organic synthesis, reaction mechanism, again a very vast unit. So the books that I can tell you are Principles of Stereochemistry by P.S. Kalsi sir. It's really a good book. For reaction mechanism, I can say you Peter Skies. It's really a good book. Okay, for organic synthesis, you can go with Carruthers. Carruthers is really a good book. Even I have personally used Carruthers. Organic synthesis, again you can go with Stuart Warren. It's actually a good book. Spectroscopy, as I already mentioned, William Kemp is a good book. Then for spectroscopy, Pavia will be a good book. I won't suggest Silverstein is good. See, no book is bad over here. It all depends upon which you can afford. If you can afford all these books, it's good. If you can't afford, at least have at least one book. And the best book that I can tell you right now is Claydon. So if you have got Claydon, you don't need any other book, because most of the time it is said that Claydon is the Bible of organic chemistry. So if you have got Claydon, even if you can't afford all this book, at least have Claydon with you. The last thing that I can say about syllabus is that most of your GATE syllabus matches with your net syllabus. So if you are preparing for GATE, you are indirectly preparing for your NET exam as well. And one more important thing, if you're preparing for GATE and NET, you are also preparing for UPSC, because the syllabus of UPSC, for all those students who wish to take chemistry as their optional subject in their UPSC, the syllabus will remain same. If you have got more queries, if you have got more questions related to syllabus and preparation strategies, please do comment in the comment box. I would like to answer your question through a video. And in case if you are new on this channel, please do subscribe my channel and share this video with your friends. Till then, bye bye, take care, and God bless you all.